She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Fina love? Sisters Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
For the episode tonight, I did a reminder video letting you all know that the show was coming on. And then I also played this part right here.
I think when you have played a villain for so long, you kind of lean into it. And that is, something that I struggle with because I'm a kind person. I'm a happy person. But I am a human being and I can definitely have some triggers.
I have such a newfound respect and appreciation for you. Girl, you are fierce. And that's to QueenYa. QueenYa Moore is not a villain. She was given the villain edit for years on our HOA, but that's not who she is, okay? And QueenYa, of course, retweeted that. I'm not even going to spend time on that tweet because if you are someone who's been rocking with this channel for a while, then I don't know how many ways I have explained this topic. And we just talked about it in the video I did before this was. So let's keep reading a few more tweets and then I'm going to get into my review of the episode. You are my favorite housewife, but this put you on a whole other level for me. I love you, QueenYa. Aww. My baby QueenYa, you are my inspiration and my favorite girl. You've inspired me to do so much more in life as a brown-skinned girl and not to let the preconceived negative stereotypes affect me. Thank you. You are a leader, you are a light, and you are amazing. My goodness. We all have a story, and you being able to share yours over the years at your own pace, on your own terms, is incredible. Keep going. Love you, mother. QueenYa Moore is that woman. Hashtag Special Forces Fox. So much respect. Thank you. My heart is pointing all over again. I am freaking loving QueenYa Moore on Special Forces Fox. Killing it. QueenYa Moore, watching you on Special Forces is amazing. I love seeing you so vulnerable and open. This is a side of you that is so pure. It makes me love you even more. QueenYa responded, OMG, thank you. I went there to grow and challenge myself. So proud to be amongst this group. And the same staff member that was on her Instagram page giving her compliments is on Twitter, and he wrote, I said it earlier and I'll say it again. QueenYa Moore is a straight up great, caring, strong, and lovely woman, not a villain. Hashtag Special Forces. Well, Chad, that's not what y'all did in that room when she was called in that room. Y'all called her every name that you read on the internet from articles, and that's not even the woman that you had there. But I get it. They had nothing but nice things to say about her. Fearless, a warrior, spectacular, professional. My gosh, the list goes on and on. Compliments, Stella. Should I keep going? But they were just saying to her, when we type your name in, this is what we see online. Why is that? We're going to get to that. I want to read a few more tweets before getting to that. I always knew QueenYa Moore was a good person. I'm glad everyone else is seeing what I always saw in her. Hashtag Special Forces Fox. Always my fave. Hashtag Team Twirl. QueenYa responded, OMG, thank you, praying hand emoji. And go ahead and read the hashtag. I'm in tears at QueenYa Moore. Hashtag Special Forces. Love you. Aww. You are a bad, listen, you did that. It's almost our season, mama. Team Aquarius, you were awesome. Stay strong. I am hoping you win. You can see there's more tweets from QueenYa, appreciating the opportunity to grow and other people with more beautiful words to say about QueenYa. QueenYa even went as far as tweeting about Beverly and all of that. And that's the difference with QueenYa Moore. What happened. It is not that deep. I don't know you like that. We had a disagreement. On to the next. Girl, are you okay? Especially if the reason why we had a disagreement wasn't even that deep. We are in this environment that everyone is on edge. We had a moment. Now it's over. You went out there. You did your thing, okay? You did not kill me. I survived. We good. In this episode, the very first challenge was this trust challenge where they had to rappel from the mountain and drop, and then the person at the bottom had to, break their fall and all of that. And they showed QueenYa and Beverly having a moment of disagreement, and some people did not like that because they felt like, okay, here they go. First, it was Mel B and the cigarettes. Now is this clip right here. However, when QueenYa does great and she's a warrior and she's this and she's that, y'all mix her up with everybody, put her in a montage. We see bits and pieces and seconds of her. But when it comes to drama and the narrative, now you want to put the camera on her longer. We don't like this. So people were not happy about this. But I love how QueenYa carried herself and handled herself. And there was resolution in the end because after everything happened and the tears and the let me make QueenYa more look like the villain, QueenYa was able to pull Beverly aside. They had a very mature conversation, and QueenYa explained, things that she's gone through where people constantly make her the villain, have put a target on her back, and she thought that she got away from that, and she came here to not be a part of drama, to grow, to test herself mentally and how strong she can be in all of that, and to prove to her daughter that you can do anything you put your mind to, and your mother is a bad, can't say that A word, okay? And then you want to drag me back into that same place by playing the victim. And Beverly informed her that, sorry you saw it that way, but I'm just an emotional person. I'm someone who's going to cry. And QueenYa was like, you know what? And I'm the opposite, of you. And that's the reason why I think we had that problem. But they were able to talk and peacefully resolve it, because from the episode you could see that there was no real beef. I mean, after everything, QueenYa still approached her, wanted to make sure she was okay, and QueenYa is on Twitter tweeting her. It's never that deep for her unless you really want to take it there. Now, if you remembered what I said earlier, the staff had nothing but positive things to say about QueenYa Moore. In their eyes, she's stellar. She's a star. She's professional. She's there to get the job done. She's everything they are looking for. But to find out why she's on the show, what is it that she's trying to change? What is it that's upsetting her? The positive things that has happened in her life is not going to be their focus. There's something else going on in her life that led her to say, you know what? I'm going to do this show to grow and change my life. So in order for them to get there, they are going to research the negative part of her life. So that part made people upset because when she came in the room, it was, you are vindictive, petty, aggressive. I mean, every word that you could find in the dictionary to define a villain and just this terrible person, those are the words they threw at her. And what have I been saying? I said, of course, we want them to show more of our girl when it comes to the challenges and different things that they're doing. However, the more the camera is on you, you already know, especially when they call you to that room, you already know it's not going to be positive. So you wanted more camera time for QueenYa? Well, you got it, okay? So basically, in an interrogation room, they listed what she represents on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And you already know it's the complete opposite. All QueenYa Moore does is defend herself. That's it. I'm not saying she's a saint, but she's not any of those things. However, when they research her and her current work, that's what they find, okay? So when they ask her, why is that? Why are they writing all of these things about you? She says, because I have a target on my back, which is true. When you feel like you have a target on your back all the time, you become defensive because it's just you, and you have to look out for yourself because everybody else is coming for you. And we've seen that over and over again on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The real villains, after all of these years, get protected. And I've said it over and over again. QueenYa Moore doesn't represent the type of black woman that Bravo promotes. She's not on brand for them. She is too intelligent to be the face of Bravo because she's not the type of black woman stereotype that they want to promote. So they will give her the negative edits so that by the time the people who have spent the entire hour arguing and calling her every name in the book get to realize how intelligent and amazing she is. It's too late because they have spent all that time focusing on the wrong things. So this whole, oh my gosh, who is this new QueenYa? I love this new QueenYa. Oh, I'm now a team tour. Oh, I support QueenYa. All of these different things. That QueenYa more always been there. Some of you were too blinded by the negative edits to notice it. She also talked about her mother. We already know the history there. Love what he did. He basically explained a similar story. My parents weren't there for me. I was adopted. Okay, I have forgiven myself. Where are you in that process? Because sometimes it doesn't matter how people are there for you and their words are amazing. You will always be like, you don't understand because it didn't happen to you, or, you can't walk in my shoes. So see him being vulnerable and saying, look, I'm going to put my business out there too. Okay. This is what happened to me. And this is how I was able to, overcome and heal. Where are you in that process? So that was an amazing moment. My prayer for QueenYa is that one day she will realize that she's more than enough. A question that she's constantly asking herself, was I not worthy enough? Mama, you were. Your grandmother saw your worth and took you in without hesitation and gave you this amazing life. So I completely understand. It's your journey. It's your story. Absolutely, QueenYa. Take your time. Work through it. Work through the healing process. But find that positive thing to hold on to, that you know what? I am worthy. I am enough. I am more than enough. And my grandmother was an amazing mother to me. And then, of course, Brooklyn, our adorable, happy baby, Brooklyn, is a blessing. So she's also that positive, and her being the best mom and the most amazing mom that she did not have. So that's a blessing as well. Now, more happened during the episode, pun intended. I have more to say, but I do want to get this part up tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I will be back later on in the day with a more in-depth review, more of what QueenYa had to say during her interrogation moment. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. QueenYa Moore, amazing episode. We are all so proud of you. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.